What's up, awesome ones? This is Disaffected here. Welcome back to another Dramatical Murder Reconnect. As we're going to start a new route today. So there's a couple things I need to say. One, I'm wearing new headphones because my headphones broke. I'm actually wearing my brother's headphones. I'm borrowing them for a bit for this weekend probably. I need to buy new headphones, unfortunately so. And that leads me to my number 2 explanations. I'm sorry about the Danganronpa video, Trigger Happy Havoc. A lot of you awesome ones probably didn't get a chance to see it, but about 150 of you I think saw it. And in case you didn't know, pretty much I was making my own voice acting for every character because I didn't hear their voices. And what do you know, right after when I was reading the comments, I was like, was I supposed to hear voices? And I checked, well, actually it was before that, but I remember checking the comments. I was like, yeah, people were kind of like annoyed by that. I'm sorry. But when I was editing, that's when I heard the voices. I was like, I did not hear those before. I must be crazy, right? Then I was trying to listen to some Lucas songs, and what do you know? I got unlucky. I just didn't hear the voices. So I'm going to redo it. Not only for that, because NBC Universal LLC Japan decided to throw a content ID strike, or claim, I'm sorry, a content ID claim on my video for a minute visual. And apparently I looked on Reddit, on Reddit, and I found out that everyone had that same problem. So I'm going to have to redo the video, and that's going to take a long time, but at least I'll remember most of the characters. But anyways, we're not talking about that. Well, we did just talk about that. I thought you awesome should know. But anyways, saying that in mind, that's why I decided, okay, I'm going to do Dramatical Murder Reconnects. I know a lot of you awesome want to see that first. So that's what we're going to do. Everything else is going to be pushed back. Vocal news, I'll talk about that later on. But anyways, we're going to choose the rap by using this dice right here. So here's what I thought of. We have to get even with Mink. So I thought all the even numbers, 2, 4, and 6, will be for Mink. And since Koujaku is the odd one of the two, at least in my opinion, he's the oddest one of them all. He's gonna be the odd numbers, 1, 3, and 5. I mean, we do have to get even with Mink. I mean, after what he's done to us, I mean, we have to try to get even. And yeah, once again, Koujaku's odd. So anyways, awesome ones, without further ado, let's roll. You're not gonna see what we roll on, but I'll tell you. Well, I'll show you and then I'll tell you. And we rolled, and awesome ones, it looks like we got odd. We got number 1, and you know what that means. We're gonna have to go with the odd one, and his name is Koujaku. Let's go get some Koujaku in us. Okay, so honestly, you also didn't make it clear if I should do the bad route first or the good route. I know some of you said get the bad stuff out of the way, but then that was only a little bit of you. So if you really want me to start doing the bad routes first, please let me know in the comment box. Like, I need like actually a lot of vocal support on that decision. So for now, I'm gonna do the good route. I don't like doing it back-to-back bad routes, but if you want me to do that, awesome ones, let me know in the comment box down below. But anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and go on the good route. Assuming again that's the good route. Crossing my fingers on that one. You never know, man. This is Dramatical Murder. They throw curveballs at times. Okay, we're on the good route. Yeah, I can hear voices. Thank goodness. I'm so happy. Even though these headphones are actually broken. I think I already told you that. I'm not sure if I did. But yeah, these headphones are broken, but you have to adjust it in a certain way where it's not broken. Anyways. Koujaku nervously runs his fingers through my hair. Oh yeah, we're in bed right now. I nod. He then takes a deep breath and brings the scissors to it. Oh. Snip, snip. Oh. God, he's obsessed with hair. I'm really scared. I'm pretty sure he's going to keep that hair, you know. I can imagine Koujaku being the odd type. I mean, he is odd after all. I mean, we did roll 1, but seriously, he is the odd one here. Terrible. I know, it's terrible. But seriously, he's probably the type that would collect Aoba's hair and put it in a little baggie, and he could just keep it. And he could, like, anytime he's gone, whenever Aoba's gone to work, he's just like, he sniffs it. I just imagine Koujaku being that guy. Again, he's the odd one. I'm not trying to. It's terrible. It's terrible. I'm sorry. I'll stop. Oh, I won't stop. But snip with the slick sail. My first strands of hair are snipped off. And that's where we begin. I think. I need some water. Why is my throat all weird all of a sudden? Beyond me. That day, I had quickly left work at Hailey and went to Koujaku's place. Oh, and you guys got it on. Koujaku will probably be home soon. Oh, did you get your lingerie ready? Koujaku, Aoba? I wouldn't be surprised if Koujaku did that, but I got in with the spare key he gave me. It feels especially empty in here without him. Well, where's Lin? Don't you have him to play with? I mean, I don't know. No, actually, that's a bad idea because Koujaku would probably get really pissed off. But I sit down on the bed, bored, and wait for Koujaku to get back home. Lin slips out my bag. What do you know? Right on cue, and heads to the window with brilliant light shining through it. That is very true. By the way, then, you definitely need, well, not in your dog form, but in your other form, and you are pretty pale after all. I watch him curl into a ball by the window and then moves my eyes around the room. Again, how come you haven't done this earlier then? Like, I know you go to sleep at the most inconvenient time, but come on. Like, now you get up, like, I don't get you sometimes. I've already gotten used to this room, but today I'm a little tense because today, what is today? The anniversary? Ooh, I fidget and look around the room, then notice something. Did you notice, Senpai? Did you notice something? I don't know. It's kind of. There were women's perfume and hair things here before, but there's nothing like that anywhere now. To say it weirdly, it feels like a woman's shadow has disappeared. I think I called it before. I think Koujaku is bi. I'm pretty confident on that. I wonder... I'm assuming we're going to learn more about his past here. Well, he did say that he isn't playing around with girls anymore. He wasn't really clear, no pun intended, on playing around means. I guess we're going to find out what he meant by playing around. I mean, after all, man, okay, now it's kind of sound like you don't mess with the Zohan. God, I can't believe I remember that movie, but, like, in that movie, Zohan, or Adam Sandler's character, I remember him just, like, he being the best, like, you know, hair cutter. What do you call it? Hairstylist, whatever you want to call him. I don't know what you call him in particular. But he was like the best hairstylist in the area, and pretty much after he like snipped their hairs, he ended up screwing them. So I'm assuming Koujaku is the same way. And, you know, not to mention you get good tips and you get loyal customers. Wow, that actually sounds like Koujaku now. That actually sounds realistically true. It really was true, huh? It really doesn't fit the image he is at all. He has at all, I'm sorry. Well, I think he did it more for himself than out of the consideration for me. Koujaku played around with a lot of girls up until now. His sudden turnaround is even a surprise to his fans. If they knew it was because of me, there'd be a riot. Oh my god. I think that they would like him more, maybe? I don't know. I think there's a certain amount of fangirls who would be like, oh my god, he loves guys. Like, there'd be, I don't know. I don't know anything about this world in particular, but how could Koujaku-san just like that? And a guy? Okay, maybe not exactly like that. While dreading over her thought, a sound comes from the entryway. I hear the sound of the door opening and hurried footsteps thereafter. Uh-oh. Were you guys planning to have sex or something? Was that what it was? Koujaku has a room with a face as frantic as his footsteps. Seriously, is Aoba in lingerie or something? Seriously, I'm legit kind of concerned. Unless... I don't know what they're planning to do, but Koujaku lets out a relieved sigh and lightly raised something wrapped in a cloth in his hand. I'm sorry, I have a dirty mind. I have a really dirty mind. I think he meant he wrapped something in. He wrapped his cock meat sandwich ready for Aoba to eat. Oh my god, what is wrong with me right now? Austin perverted one his back, I think, yeah. But oh, indeed. But you already have it wrapped and everything. It's all prepared, isn't it? He leaves the package on the table while avoiding my eyes. Oh, I'm sure he's the type to leave this package just on the table for Alba to just stare at. I'm sorry. It's gonna be one of those episodes, is it? So that's how it is. He's acting the same as usual, but he's tense too. I feel the tension in the air and awkwardly drop my gaze to my feet. Oh, getting a little awkward already. Ooh, today is a day we promised would come long before. The day that he promised to chop off my hair. Oh, okay. I always had sensation in my hair, and bringing scissors to it was painful enough to make me burst into tears. Okay, so the package he wrapped up was his sword. If you know what I mean. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll stop. I'll try. So I never had a haircut, but after Platinum Jail's Oval Tower collapsed, the sensation gradually faded for some reason. A lot of things happened in Platinum Jail. Koujaku and I opened up to each other about our feelings, and we became something different than childhood friends. More than childhood friends. Yeah, I remember this one. Koujaku said it was awfully serious, with an awfully serious face, that he wanted me to let him hack off my hair. When he asked, I thought, is cutting my hair really that big of a deal? But he looked so serious, I replied with, "Eyo." And his face looked so damn pleased. I still haven't forgotten how he looked. Ooh, and how horny he got, huh? Yeah, what's up, man? I raised my head to the... Wow, okay, I just went complete Texan all of a sudden. I actually knew I had a Texan accent on that. Oh, boy. Yeah, people who are outside of Texas won't understand, but I raised my head to the sound of flapping wings and Benny flying my way.
Ah, Benny.
The intrusion? Well, what about it then? Benny flies onto the lens curled up body and stops on top of his head. While I'm watching the cute display, Koujaku comes back with his preparations finished. Oh, did you like wax your sword off or something to make sure it's sharp enough to cut my hair? Oh God. Seriously, I can still imagine Koujaku just whipping out his sword and just all over Aoba's hair and face. Seriously though, I mean, can you not imagine? Maybe I'm just I am the odd one here, more than Koujaku, I think. But Koujaku lays out a clear, no pun intended, plastic sheet on the floor and places a chair in front of a large mirror hanging on the wall. Backing over, I stand up from the bed and sit on the chair. I'm somewhat shocked with two hands reach around my face. Ooh, I thought I was going down south, honestly, but while I'm wondering what he's doing, he wraps a clear, no pun intended, plastic cape around my neck. It's something so my hair doesn't fall into my clothes. Nothing's weird or anything, but I keep noticing every little thing because I'm so tensed up. Koujaku says in a clumsy tone, takes my hair, starting to untangle with the comb. That's probably so weird, like feeling your hair, just like, you can feel pain if you like just by touching it. I can't honestly imagine how that feels. Ooh, just sounds painful thing about it. But Koujaku's aware that I had a sensation in my hair, so he keeps cautious. I can barely feel a small throb in my hair, but I wouldn't consider it painful. As he combs out my hair, Koujaku sections parts off and swiftly holds them up with the giant pin things. Yeah, I'm sure he is. I unconsciously compliment while watching in the mirror. I've seen him working before, but he was always surrounded by lots of girls, so I never got up close. It's my first time actually seeing the way he works. Wait, whoa. Okay, I thought he was just kidding here. Are you telling me? Okay, so maybe I was right about him keeping the hair, but he keeps it to eat it? No. Is hair even consumable? Oh, can you imagine just like going to the restroom afterwards, you know, and then like you take the number 2 and then all of a sudden you see like a furry. Oh, that ain't furry. It's just hairy. It's just, oh, what the? No, I don't believe he eats it. No, there's no way. Koujaku probably smiles, but then goes right back to a serious face. He completely focuses on his hand as he goes through my hair. He works silently and picks up scissors from a tray to the side. He always carried a bag on his hip with all of his tools when working outside before, but it looks like he has a lot more equipment inside his house. So that means he's called some customers here. I should stop thinking about that. It's in the past anyway. Man, okay, so far, from Noise's good route, there was like a deep, like, you know, sad thing going on, like an internal struggle. It seems they're about to go through one similar to that here.
Aoba.
When I look at him in the mirror, he looks more serious than I guessed. The moment those words came out, I remember something all of a sudden. He looks at me while I suddenly burst into laughter, then his eyebrows in confusion.
どうした？
いや、だってさ、前にもそれと同じようなこと言ってたから。
Did he really?
いや、まあ、いつつが。
Huh? Koujaku looks a little irritated when I evaded the
な
answer.
んだよ。言えよ。
You two are dorks. Seriously, it's funny, but I wonder if I should really tell him. Interested in how he reacts, I somewhat reluctantly open my mouth.
お前
Oh.
が鼻血出した時のさ。
I still can't believe Koujaku. Seriously, it must be an odd thing because we share something odd within each other. I can't believe I got a nosebleed too during that route. I honestly still can't believe I did that. Oh, as expected, Koujaku's facial expression twists into a mix of anger and embarrassment. Is that a blush I see? Oh, so I guess. Camera-chan, do you have anything to think about that? Anything to say? No? Okay.
覚えてね。
いや、今思い出した。けどな、そこでいちいち鼻血を出さなくてもいいだろうが。
What's on the Sunda to act all of a sudden?
あまりにも印象的だったから。
It's extremely impressive if I say so myself. Laughing at Koujaku's angrily ashamed expression, I take a small breath and try to change the
それは
conversation.
ともかくさ。いいから切ってくれ。
Oh, I'm proud of you, Aoba, for being brave like this. Like, seriously, good for you. I would be scared, especially if there was feeling in my hair. Like, oh, I still can't imagine
お
that.
前
That
が
just
俺の
sounds
髪を切
painful.
りたいって言った時から、俺はお前に切ってもらうって決めてた
But
ん
what
だ
about, does that include the hair down there? I mean, there's nothing wrong with blue pews, I'm just saying.
Aoba.
But his expression becomes serious again, and his hand softly grasps my hair. He brings the scissors to my hair, and I naturally close my eyes. For some reason or another, I don't want to see myself in the mirror until it's done.
じゃあ、
I like that idea. I really like that idea. That's a good idea, Aoba. Be surprised. With a slick sound, my first strands of hair are snipped off. Snip, snip, snip. I wouldn't be surprised if he blindfolds him and then, you know, whips out his sword, actually. His other sword. With the first cut, Koujaku lets out a seemingly hesitant breath, and then he never said a word to me. He's completely focused. His cautious hands carefully hold the scissors. Snip, snip. It tickles my ears, but I couldn't let myself move. My always long hair falls apart piece by piece in Koujaku's hands, and that alone feels kind of nice. His fingers and hair are agile, but still gentle and careful at the same time, and there's almost a rhythm to the scissor cutting. How would I describe this feeling? It kind of feels like he's moving to a tempo instead of making strict, precise movements. It's kind of reminiscent of that one time. The times where I would relax myself by closing my eyes and listening to music. Koujaku's female fans really weren't lying. They said that the moment he touched your hair, you'd be sent to heaven. Oh, I thought they were exaggerating, but experiencing the feeling myself makes me feel a little bad for thinking that, and probably makes you a little wet. Aoba, am I right? Am I right? You know I'm right. I know how you work now after, what, like 70 episodes, like 75 episodes long? But it feels nice. Completely relaxed, I entrust my hair to Koujaku and let him eat it. For some odd reason. I don't know why he eats hair. I hope he doesn't eat hair. That's just weird. In my opinion, it's weird, but you know, to each of their own. We're all weird in our own little way. Cutting off loose ends, Koujaku finally speaks. I guess it's over. When I open my eyes to see the clock, almost 2 hours have passed. Koujaku pats off the loose strands on my nape and lets out a long sigh.
手に冷たい汗かいちまったぜ。
Oh, you seem satisfied. He smiles as he peeks. He smiles as he speaks. All the tension had faded from his face. Ooh. I'm loving the look, Aoba. I really am. Sorry. There's something to the side over here that was bothering me. I stare at the reflection in the mirror. For the first time in my life, my hair is above my shoulders.
どうだ?
Oh, yeah. When he was born, he had long hair, too, which is strange enough. Well, he wasn't born, but you know, well, he was, but you know what I mean, I think. Oh my.
短い。
He looks so different. At least to my eyes, he looks different, but I like the look, honestly. Aoba, I really do love the look. You look fabulous, bro.
まあそりゃそうだよな。
Oh my gosh. Don't be such a fool of yourself. Koujaku suddenly gets worried for my answer and looks at me in the
気
mirror.
に食わねえか。
いや
I'm definitely not used to it, and it feels strange, but
悪くないかな。さっぱりしたし。
that's how I feel. Like, sometimes I don't mind my long hair, but there's times I like, okay, seriously, when you're in Texas and when it's like 90 degrees or sometimes for 2 months straight 100 degrees, you want your hair cut off. Like, I might as well get it buzzed or something because I don't blame Aoba in this case. I really don't. Like, it would feel extremely refreshing. Koujaku smiles with a look of
よ
relief.
く似合ってる。
Oh, well, thank you very much. I always look great. What are you talking about, Koujaku?
さすが俺だな。
ってなんだよ。自画自賛かよ。
Such a fool of himself. I know, I
いいだ
know.
ろ。本当に似合ってるんだから。
I definitely agree. Okay, you can tell by looking at Koujaku's face right now. You can definitely tell that he's giving that, you know, that, ooh, you look really sexy face. You know what I'm talking. He's giving that look right now. I think, you know, his oval tower, I guess in this case, his sword is fully erect. Oh man, what's wrong with me? The Koujaku ass is ready. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
お前の長い髪も好きだったから、ちょっと残念っちゃ残念だけどな。
Come on, we all know you're ready for the. You love his new hair. We all do. It looks good on
どっ
him.
ちだよ。切りたいって言ったのお前だし。
いや、そりゃそうなんだけどな。俺がお前の髪を切るってこと自体に意味があるっつうかな。
It has a lot of meaning. This is a big moment. If this was his first haircut ever, that's how I see it.
んそう
No
な
pun
の
intended.
よくわかんねえけど。
俺の自己満足の話だよ。でもお前は長いのも短いのもどっちも似合うな。
Oh, that's adorable. You're winning some points right now. I'm just saying, Koujaku's gonna get in that mood if you keep it up. Man, this is like honey pop. You know, like when you go on dates. This is exactly it.
どっちだろうと惚れてるんだがな。
Oh, he's such a dork. It's so adorable. What? Say the hippo? Why a hippo out of all things? Really, this guy? He can't just say that like it's nothing. He pats at my head as I send him a light glare. Koujaku takes the cape off of my neck. Hair slides off of it and falls down to the floor. The Koujaku picks up a broom from the wall and starts to
俺
sweep.
も手伝おうか。
お前は客なんだからおとなしく座ってろ。
Well, at least he has good manners. He always had, though. We want to do these things because that's his job. Oh, he wants to do these things because it's his job, I guess. Fidgeting around, wanting to do something. I look back into the mirror, looking at myself. I turn my head left and right. It's so much lighter compared to when it was
普
long.
段はあんまり意識してねえけど、髪って重いんだな。不安になるくらい軽いわ。
You don't say. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to make a pun because apparently the last one didn't make any sense what I said. I'm sorry. I forced it on that one, but seriously. Seriously, but you don't say. I mean, that's just obvious to me. It was definitely needed to be mentioned. But when he was talking about long, I'm pretty sure there's somebody else he wants. You know, he wants that other long thing. You know, okay. I'm making it awkward.
風呂とか楽になるぞ。
Oh yeah, I'm sure it'll be easier. You know, less heavy, less resistance. Yeah, that has its benefits. Koujaku diligently sweeps all the hair into a pile and takes something from his tool tray. Paper in a small wooden box. Did I not call that? I called that completely. Oh my god, he actually is. I'm not sure what he means by eating it, but I'm not sure if he literally means that or god. No way he actually eats it, but I knew he was gonna put it in the bag. I called that. I'm proud of myself for calling that, but what's that for? I quietly watched him gather a bit of hair in and neatly wrap it in paper and put it in the box. Huh? What?
お前、何やってんだよ。
ん？後片付けだよ。
Didn't I tell you, Aoba? Did you not listen to me?
そうじゃねえよ。紙だよ。今その箱に。
お前の髪。
は？なんだそりゃ。キモいだろ
I speak my mind when Koujaku frowns.
キモいってお前。俺にとっちゃ大事なもんなんだよ。
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I think it's kind of strange, but, you know, like I said, each to their own. That's how I feel exactly.
でもただの紙だぜ。
But the Koujaku, it's life to a Koujaku. What he's gonna do when you're gone? He's gonna have that piece of hair, and he's just gonna... I'm actually kind of scared what he's gonna do with it exactly, because I'm not sure if he's gonna eat it or use it for sexual purposes or not. I'm just saying, it could be a possibility. I'm just pointing that out there. So, I mean, of course it means a lot to him, Aoba. Just accept it. It's okay. Let him be strange with it.
あのな、いいか、青葉。
Uh-oh.
お前の髪を切りたいってのは、俺の長年の願いだったんだ。
That is good.
まあ、うん。
Sorry for interrupting you, Koujaku.
その願いが叶った記念って言い方すると、なんか違うんだけどな。
There's nothing wrong with that. I think my parents did the same thing. They actually, like, from our first haircut, they took a couple of couple strands of our hair from my brother and I, and they kept it. I don't know where they kept it exactly, but like it was literally like a couple strands, and I think they put it in not a yearbook, but one of the like photo books or something like that. I'm pretty sure that's what they did with it, but there's nothing weird with this. That's why I'm like, now if he eats it, then yeah, obviously it's really strange in my opinion, but, and the phone is going off, you know, but, you see what I'm trying to say? That's exactly what I mean by that. Like, to me, it's not weird at all, but that's just my personal opinion. And Koujaku's, of course.
この紙は俺にとってめちゃくちゃ価値のあるもんなんだよ。お前に
It's like I
は
said,
ただの紙かもしれねえが。
hair is life. Hair is love. Hair is life. Quote that from Koujaku. He says with a serious tone, blowing my words away. I won't tell him to throw it out if he's so attached to it, but
髪
seriously.
なんてどうせまた伸びるし、切るのがこれっきりってわけじゃないんだぜ。
But it's a memory. Don't you understand?
何もそこまで真剣にならなくても。
お前な。
Koujaku crinkles his eyebrows, not liking where I'm going with this.
そろそろいい加減分かれよ。俺が
Uh-oh.
どれだけお前のことを。
Koujaku stops, as if his throat closed off. He jerks his head away and his cheeks turn red. You just keep making it worse for yourself, baka! With this embarrassment even affecting me, we both sit there silently. After a few moments, Koujaku opens his mouth.
な、青葉。
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
こういうことになってよ。分かったことがあるんだよな。
なんだよ、改まって。
Really, Aoba? Seriously? You don't see... Oh my god. Okay, well, continue on, please.
俺、昔から髪の長い女がやたらと好きでよ。
I am with you there. I mean, my wife who's to the right of me right now, and I'm sure she's loving this, watching what she's watching now, but I love long hair. I have nothing wrong with short hair either. I love short hair too. I just love Luca's long, beautiful, bubblegum pink hair. Okay, I know I'm going off the record there, but...
髪は女の命なんて言うし、女らしさみたいなのを感じてるからだろうって自分では思ってたんだけどよ。
Koujaku's hands, or just hand in this case, touches the hair on my neck.
今になって思うと、それって結局は。
待った、もういい。
I interrupt him, super
恥
flustered.
ずかしいから、それ以上いいから。
I know what he's gonna say. He's so embarrassing.
でも勘違いはするなよ。これだけは言わせてくれ。
Koujaku emphasizes his words and wraps his arm around my shoulders. His face inching closer, I'm even more
お
panicky.
前が髪長いから女みたいに思ってたとか、そういうんじゃねえから。なんつうか、その。
Okay, honestly, I did not expect him to say that. I did not expect him to say that. I never really thought of that either. What the? Okay, so people really do mistake Aoba for a woman. Seriously, it's true. It happened in that one episode, the most famous episode of them all, of all my Dramatical Murder Let's Plays. And I never thought Koujaku... Wow, okay, I'm kind of in shock.
お前が好きだから、お前の髪も好きだっつうか。
Oh yeah, I'm sure you do love his hair.
だから、 恥ずかしいって言ってんだろうが。お前な。
There's no point in saying it anyway. I turn my head around in a fit and meet Koujaku's eyes. His face is even more red, and mine is probably the same too. Unable to let the words out, we can just stare at each other at point blank range like idiots. I know, you two are such dorks. It's so adorable, but so dorkish. I don't know.
もう
I stand up, avoiding further embarrassment. I think it's because Koujaku and I were friends that we blew up. What did he blow exactly? I'm sorry. That we blow up whenever things get embarrassing. And right now, it feels like we only just crossed the line from friends to lovers. I'm going to need some more time to get used to this.
風呂髪払いたいから借りる。
Would you care to join him, Koujaku? I briskly walk up to the door and stop, looking back to Koujaku. Koujaku just stares at me with the face saying, I have no idea what to do right now. It's a rare sight. I stop and think that Koujaku and I have the same feelings. Koujaku, there's only one thing you need to do. And you're going to win a lot more fangirls if you do it. All you have to do. Now listen, this is important. You have to whip out your other sword, the one that you're holding down south secretly for Aoba, that you're secretly wrapped up, I'm pretty sure. Just for him to eat. You know what I'm talking about. Whip that out. Go in the bathtub. Things will be great, and you'll win a lot more fans. Just saying, that's all you have to do, Koujaku. Just saying, no pun intended. He just went and said something so cheesy that I started to feel a little impatient. Both he and I are so awkward now because we both started out as friends. Of course, we're still childhood friends even now, but that's not just it, is it?
風呂覗くなよ。
You know he's trying to hint there. Koujaku, that means he wants you to peek. When he says he doesn't want you to, he wants you to peek it.
覗かねえよバカ
Yeah, right. You're gonna totally peek.
もしお前が入りたいっつうなら、それは別に構わねえけど。
The communication between these two is beyond me, honestly. I knew that was coming. I really did knew that was coming. I called that completely, didn't I not? Didn't I not? Wow, I can't English. Shit, my face is so red. It's fucking boiling right now. I leave Koujaku and it is dropped alone. Walking to the bathroom full speed. Koujaku, come on, please tell me you got the hint. Whip out the sword, like I said. Why does no one listen to my advice in this game? By the way, I just noticed Benny and Len were there. They probably just saw all that. And none of them have anything to say about... Okay, well, that's beyond me. But I sped down the short hallway and into the dressing room to push the door shut with my back. I lean on the door and close my eyes. My heartbeat is beating so fast. And my face is so red. My entire face, no, my entire body is steaming hot. I feel like I'm sweating. I'm so flushed right now. I move from the door to the wash basin? I don't even know what that is. And look at myself in the mirror. Are you embarrassed? Do you have a crush on yourself, Aoba? Never know. I look almost wasted, red all the way up to my ears, and still can't get used to my hair being short. It's not bad, but it feels weird because I don't know what looks good on me and what doesn't. I ruffle up my hair, look down on my feet, and let out a sigh. Just before... But if you wanted to come in, I really wouldn't mind. I said that. What now? Is he actually going to come? Literally or physically on me? I don't know. Most likely both. But Koujaku seriously looked like a deer in the headlights there. And he didn't understand. He didn't get it. I hope he does. Well, we're about to find out. Maybe he won't come. Literally or physically. Again, make it clear. No pun intended. It was embarrassing to say, but I don't really know what I'd do if he was the one to ask me. I nervously asked myself what I would do. But it is him after all. Maybe he's used to things like this. Like taking a bath with someone. With who? Oh, that's awkward. Anyway, maybe he's done that before. But what if he just waltzes in? I can imagine just doing like a strut or something into the bath. That's a Koujaku thing to do, but I shouldn't care. Besides, what am I getting all worked up for? He's gonna take the longest bath ever, so he, give him some time to come in. Come in the Koujaku, come in the tub, and come on. Yeah, okay, you get what I'm trying to say. I can't stop myself from fidgeting around. I slap my cheeks with my hands and take deep breaths as I strip to calm myself down. Even though I'm used to this room, I just can't get used to this bathroom. Besides, I honestly can't calm myself down here. Are you telling me down south it's not calm? It's fully... Oh, Aoba. I did not know your whole tower was already rising up. I can feel my body heat rising, and it's proving difficult to get my clothes off my legs and arms. Well, yeah, I mean, when it's fully, you know... when the cock meat sandwich is at full 12 inches long, if you know what I'm trying to say, it can be kind of difficult to get off your pants and stuff. Oh my god, what am I talking about anymore? What am I saying? What am I saying? Usually my hair would get caught up in my shirt, so this is a new experience. It's not a normal thing for my clothes to be so hard to take off. Taking them off isn't that much of a conscious task. But for some reason, it's making me even more flustered than usual. Why? Because Koujaku might come in? But, you know, we're both guys and seeing each other naked isn't really a big deal. But then why does it feel like it is? Because you have short hair now, I think, at least. Or either that or your blue pubic hair is just fully, you know, it's a big bush. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Maybe he's snipping that. I don't know. As I thought, it's because we're not friends anymore. Just knowing that alone has changed a lot of things. I'm trying my hardest here, but so is Koujaku. Koujaku acts a little more like a lover, and we kind of act like friends together, but it's still straight. No, you two are not straight. We're on my top, but it's still straight between us. I was going to say, because it is true, when you have like a boyfriend or girlfriend or wife or husband, like they are your best friends. I mean, that's just a fact. So, I mean, of course, you two are always going to be best friends, but you're just a little bit more than that now, you know? Yeah. And we've never taken a bath together. Oh, fuck me. My head is in chaos. Done taking off my clothes. I let out deep breaths again. Still feeling weird with my short hair, my hand unconsciously touches my nape as I open the door to my bathroom. Or to the bathroom, I'm sorry. Soon it'll be his bathroom, but... Oh, you know why he's touching his nape now? He wants someone to kiss it there. Or maybe he wants Koujaku's sword wrapped around his nape. I don't know how... Maybe I don't even think that's possible. You know what? Anything's possible in this world. Let's not talk about that. Koujaku place has a bathtub made of wood from a Japanese cypress, so it smells amazing. When I put my head into the faucet, I tense up from the hot water. Changing temperature, I adjust to it just the right level. I guess I'll wash my hair and body until the bath fills up. I pull out the stopper and bash my head in nicely, cool down water. I couldn't stop my face from heating up, so the water feels nice on it. I rub my hand through my hair and look down in the shower. I'm still super tense. As loud as the water is, I can undoubtedly hear the painful pulse in my chest. I thought the water would cool me down, but it doesn't. So this is what they mean when they say your heart is about to burst out of your chest. I let out an uplifted sigh and put my hands on the walls. Seriously, why am I so nervous? He might not even come in. He might be peeking right now, but that'd be great if he doesn't. I don't really care if he shows up right now. Oh no, you definitely care. When you say that, that means you care. Being with another guy is totally normal, but we both acted really weird about it, and so both me and him thought about it that way, right? But Koujaku never really said anything, so I don't know if it's true. I thought of weird things, but still, we could just be taking a normal bath, so there's no reason to be so nervous. That sound just now. I turn my head around, stark still. That's probably Koujaku. Who else could it be? Maybe he's getting a towel or something. No, what reason would he have? Or it could be Len, who could turn into human form. He's like, if Koujaku doesn't want to take the lead, then I will. That would be really weird. Then it would turn into a threesome. Oh my god, it really would. Shit. I wish I never saw. And stepping up with my hands on the wall in the shower. Well, I'm sure someone else stepping up down there, if you know what I'm saying. My heart is going to explode. Oh, the door just opened. I can't turn my head. All of a sudden, I can't feel anything but water on my skin. And I feel like my body is about to evaporate at any moment. What was that? What was that sound? Oh my god. Yep, he's coming into Koujaku's. He is coming into the Bootyos ones. We're about to see it happen. See, I told you, he wanted it. He was hinting on it the whole time, and Koujaku, for some reason, didn't know. Surprisingly, oh shit, why is he here? No, wait, I told him to come. Yeah, he's gonna come in your Koujaku house and all booty right now. Oh, okay, what now? Should I go into the bath, even though there's not enough water yet? Even though I can't think, my body moves like a robot jerking movement when I reach for the shampoo bottle. I mechanically squeeze some onto my hand and rub it into my hair. Well, at least it'll be easier for, Koujaku to go into your Koujaku house. Since you're all wet. What am I talking about? It's like I'm saying, I'm really focused on getting the shampoo into my hair, and I totally didn't notice at all. But I'm completely out of it, and end up rubbing my head really hard. Which head are you talking about, Koujaku? Or, not Koujaku. Well, who knows? Koujaku will be rubbing his head soon enough, I'm sure. I wonder if he'll return the favor. You know what I mean by returning the favor. But you never know. Aoba could be rubbing his other head right now. I'm just pointing it out there. It's not that I don't feel anything. It's just a little ticklish. Oh, okay. So you are talking about that other head. I think, at least. But I don't have any time to worry about it. Pretend to be focused on the whole shampooing act. I know it's Koujaku saying next to me. Okay, he's talking about his head here. That head. He's talking about this head. I mean, unless for some reason he uses shampoo down there. But you wouldn't use it for that head unless... that doesn't make any sense.
洗っていいか二人で洗うにはちょっと狭いけど
Oh, just a tad bit awkward.
どうぞ
Oh no. Giving him some room, I move away. I can hear the sound of water hitting his head and started to shampoo. Oh, soon we're gonna get a mix up of shampoo and some other white stuff. But anyways, awesome ones, we're going to go ahead and stop it there. But I did hope you enjoyed this episode of Dramatical Murder Reconnect. If you go ahead and leave a like and share the video and enjoy it, just say I'll see you later with some more Dramatical Murder Reconnect. I'll see you actually some on Saturday. I'll see you tomorrow with the if for today. In this video, we hit 100 likes by midnight, my time. If we do that, then you know what? I'll have an episode tomorrow. I'll move Neko Pada Volume 2 back on Sunday. And of course, yeah, I'll see awesome ones with the vocal news support tomorrow and Saturday. I'll see you tonight with the re-uploaded version of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Skipping on that opening thingy-majig that I got a content ID on. Like, that's so stupid. I'm so pissed about that. So I'll see you with Danganronpa tonight, and hopefully we hear the voices. Hopefully I can hear them this time, so I'll have to talk over it. So, yeah, that's kind of the game plan. And yeah, Sunday, Neko Pada Volume 2, and Sunday, more Danganronpa. And until then, I'll see you later, okay? Love you. Don't forget to stay awesome.